guys, and welcome to my channel again. And today I'm going to be reviewing Blue Apron. I've started ordering Blue Apron meals, and they've been really cool because they fit into my meal plan, believe it or not. A lot of the stuff that they have is pretty delicious, and it's really helped me kind of expand and explore my palate and eat things that I haven't tried before. And what I found is that I'm loving squash. I love dishes that more Asian flavored dishes, like that have hoisin sauce. Just delicious. And so today I'm going to be making spiced beef skewers with roasted squash and garlic rice. And so there's all the instructions. They send you all of the stuff, and it's all like fresh, so it comes in a box package. They even send you the meat, and it's refrigerated. They have like ice packs and stuff, so it should be good for like don't need to be home. I work late, so I'm never home to pick up the package, so it can sit outside my front door for a while, so that's great. And it comes with all the ingredients, really, the spices, everything, and then there's also step-by-step instructions to make it like idiot-proof, basically. If you mess this up, I don't know what you did. But basically there's lots of instructions here. So today I'm making these, like I said, the spiced beef skewers, and my boyfriend ordered the same thing, so we made it a couple of days ago, so I think it's going to be pretty good. So the first step is to preheat the oven at 450 degrees, so I'm going to do that, get that going. And the most time-consuming step of all this is chopping up everything, but I don't have a lot to chop up this time. I just have to chop some garlic. I need to chop up the butternut squash, remove the rind of the lemon or zest it, and then cook the rice, make the skewers with all the spices, and then cook it. And also need to roast the butternut squash like slices. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy, pretty fast forward, straightforward. So yeah, let's get started. You need to have your own olive oil is the thing. A lot of these recipes use olive oil, and you need basically your own kitchen supplies, knives, salt, pepper. But that's all you really, like, all the other ingredients they'll send to you, and every week there's something brand new to try. And so I've really liked trying new things, and they're all pretty healthy, which is great because I can fit it into my portion control plan, and portion it out. Yeah, and, like, they send you the nutrition facts, everything, so it's great. And then there's choices if you want, like, you can, for your dietary restrictions, you can say if you don't want pork, if you don't want like meat, if you just want veggies, if you just want fish, stuff like that. You don't want fish. So it's pretty customizable. It's great. And then yeah, they send the little nutrition facts. All right, so let's get started. Alright guys, so I just sped through all of that fun chopping up the veggies. That took a while. That's always the longest step for me, and it's always the step that I dread the most. But now I'm at the part where I'm making the patties. Squash is hard to peel and cut. Blue Apron has the tendency to like keep sending us these squashes, which they're really great, but they're really hard to work with. They have also sent these like shokichi squashes, which are really yummy, but like I said, they're hard to cut. And then this butternut squash they sent me, also pretty hard to work with. The last time I used the butternut squash, it wasn't so bad, but this time, pretty hard to peel and chop up. I like cut myself a couple of times, like on my thumb and then like on this hand too. But I'm fine. So now I'm at the step where I'm gonna make the beef patties, and they gave me the skewers, And you saw that I combined everything, and I'm going to use my hands to kind of make the patties. I hate touching meat with my hands, but I need to do it. I need to mix up all this yummy stuff. And then we are going to use a frying pan while everything else cooks. So right now I have the squash in the oven roasting for another 20-ish minutes. I have the brown rice going. Brown rice usually takes longer to cook than everything else. That it says here 45 minutes, so that's the longest thing that's gonna take. So I should have got that started before I put the squash in, because the squash did take me some time, but it's okay. I'm just really hungry right now. Like I said, I'm making these patties, and I feel like a little housewife. So the patties have in them raisins, breadcrumbs, this Ras El Hanout, which is a spice mix. It's an Arabic spice mix. This is more of an Arabic type dish. They give me also creamy kefir, and the spices. It's gonna be really good. Anything that has kefir in it, I think is gonna be good. So yeah, right now I'm just mixing everything by hand to try to get everything mixed in. There's a couple of raisins that aren't mixing in, but had a really long day today. I was working on figures for my paper. Those are almost squared away. I can show my boss tomorrow. So this is my little I found that cooking helps me relax, because literally I turn my brain off of everything else because I need to focus on the instructions. So it's a way for me to kind of unplug from things, and I unplug from my phone sometimes. Except now, because I'm recording it. But here we go. So I have everything mixed, so now I'm going to make the patties. So I'm going to take about a quarter of this. I might have to add a little more, and I'm going to roll them into these little ball, oval-shaped patties. And these remind me of Greek giftedes. So I'm from Cyprus, and my grandmother would make, my mom also would make these they're kind of like meatballs, but they have breadcrumbs in them. They're super good. So this is reminding me of that. And Cyprus is close to the Middle East, and so there's all these like Middle Eastern Greek influences. But yeah, this is what this is reminding me of. And so I'm gonna just thread the skewer in, and this is just gonna help us with like cooking and eating, I guess. I think I made that one a little bit too big, but it's okay. I'm just gonna take a little bit of meat off of this guy and add it to this one. Just wanna make sure they're evenly portioned. Yeah, this guy's a little too big. And my last one. I have a lot of fun with Blue Apron. It does take time, and sometimes the last thing I want to do when I get home from work late is to cook, because, I mean, unless it's ready, I'm thinking I have like 45 minutes to an hour before I eat. So what I did on Sunday was I basically did like meal prep, and I made 2 with the Blue Aprons at the same time, which really helped, because then I had food for 4 meals. Yeah, but I try to resist ordering takeout, because there's a restaurant near my apartment that I can just order food from. It's super good, but I resist because I pay for Blue Apron every week. You don't want the food to go bad. That's one of the things that I like about Blue Apron, is it forces me to cook, because if I don't, then that stuff just sits in my fridge and goes bad, and I don't want that, because then that's a waste of my money. And on a grad student budget, I can't afford to be wasting money. Alright, so now I made the patties, and I'm going to cook them. So basically, while everything else continues to cook, I'm going to heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan, and then I'm going to add the skewers, cook 4 or 5 minutes on each side until brown and cooked through, remove from the heat, and then while those also cook, I can make the kefir dipping sauce. And my rice here, the water's starting to boil off, and I can tell it's not cooked yet, so I'm going to add a little more water. It is boiling off. So yeah, now I'm gonna cook the beef patties, and then I'll be back to my reflections afterwards. Alright guys, so everything's basically done, so I'm really excited to put it all together now. And so you can see here, I just pulled the squash out of the oven, and then the rice is done, and then these guys are almost done, so I'm going to start portioning it out, and almost time to eat. So it says after you pull the squash out of the oven to sprinkle the lemon zest and then the juice of 2 lemons on it, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to bring that over here. It's pretty hot, so I almost burnt myself before. So I'm just sprinkling the lemon zest over. Just to give it that tangy taste. I love tangy foods. And then 2 lemon wedges. It sounds like it's going to be a lot, but I like where this is going. And so now, my least favorite part is cleaning up and doing dishes. And you can see I've dirtied a lot of stuff. I have this pan, but thankfully with this pan, I put foil underneath, so throw away the foil, but there's a lot of oil, so I need to be careful. And I have the cutting board, I have the bucket, the bowl, and I have that frying pan, and I really need to invest in better frying pans. The one I've had since I moved to LA for grad school. So I think it's almost time, but I'm going to wait till I get a big girl job before I invest in good quality silver kitchenware. So let's try. Really hot. It's really good. So while the beef skewers were cooking, I covered them with a piece of foil because there was a lot of oil that was like jumping. And so 1, I didn't want to get it all over my stove. And 2, I figured the heat will help it cook a lot faster. If you hold it, all the heat will just get pushed back down. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I turned it down a little bit. So I think they're done now. All right, so now to assemble the plate, and I'm gonna put one in Tupperware containers. I'm gonna take it to lab tomorrow to eat. Let's see, where are my Tupperware containers? Dishwasher, that's where it's at. So I can buy these pretty cheaply. They have them at the grocery store. These just the Glad containers, or I don't know, they have like the generic brand. These 2. So I'm gonna divide. So the dish is for 2 people. I'm going to divide it. The reason I keep eating that is because it's only for me. So if I was cooking it for someone else, I wouldn't be eating it like that. So I'm going to divide the squash into 2 plates. So 2 servings. There is a family plan for that. So you get 4 servings. It's a little more expensive. I decided to get 3 meals for 2 servings of a meal, so I get to try 3 different things, versus the family plan, you get to try 2 things. I think it's $60 a week for the 2-person plan and get 3 meals, or you can get the family plan, just 4 servings, 2 different meals. There is the option to get 4 meals, but then it's like $130. Yeah, I'm just portioning it out and trying to get rid of most of the oil. It's very oily. I put too much olive oil. But it's gonna be so yummy. I was going to pat these dry with paper towel, but I don't want to lose the lemon zest. The lemony taste. This is great. And then I'm going to split the rice into the 2 dishes. So this should be about, with my portion control meal plan, I think it's about it's definitely 1 serving. And it's brown rice, so it's better. And it's garlic and olive oil. All healthy for you. So yeah, my rice cooked a lot faster. I think because it was on high and boiling. Alright, now the last part is to add the skewers. Then voila, ready to eat. So they're cooked. So 2 for this guy. And I'm going to take them off the skewers for my meal prep because it's not going to close if I don't take them off, like the cover. That you get the picture. I get the picture. Do you ever cook with the oven at 450? It gets really hot in here. It feels like sauna. Okay, so now here are my meals. So here it is presented in a dish, and then I portioned it out. You can see that, and then I'm gonna serve it with the labneh or the kefir that I was talking about. This is my favorite. It's so good. The lemon juice really like does the trick. So yeah, let's do the taste test. Oh my god, this is delicious. I took a taste of everything. The garlic rice. Love it. The butternut squash with the tanginess of the lemon. Perfect amount of sweetness and sour. And then the skewer, oh my god, I drizzled the labneh kefir on it. And with those spices, it tastes just like kefta. I don't know if you've ever had it. It's more like, it's like a beef kebab, and this is exactly what it tastes like. I really need to figure out what's in that spice mix, because I'm gonna recreate this one for sure. It's the perfect combination of spices, and then the labneh with the lemon juice in it just completes the taste. I love this dish. I give this dish 5 stars. The only part I hated was cutting the butternut squash, but I can always substitute that with another veggie. But I am a huge fan of squashes now after subscribing to Blue Apron, paying for Blue Apron for the last 2 months, I think. So good. Alright guys, so that's it. That was me doing Blue Apron. This is kind of something I do a couple nights a week when I have 3 meals, and it helps soothe me. I mean, it turns off my mind from the stresses of lab and stuff like that, and it's nice to try something new, and it's healthy. I'm able to fit it into my meal plans, and so I'm starting officially the meal plan for my program next week. I skipped next week's meal plan, but so I'm going to make some stuff on my own. I'm going to take some of the recipes, and I'm going to portion them, like have smaller portions so they directly fit with my meal plan, and I'm going to make sure everything fits the containers. So yeah, I got really bored with making the same stuff over and over again. I would always eat ground turkey with brown rice or a sweet potato and then like broccoli. It got really boring. I got so sick of it, so having Blue Apron has really opened my palate to new tastes and ideas. I never thought I would know how to cook now. Oh my god, this is awesome. It only took me how long to be a full adult. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of melding all these dishes I've learned together. And by the way, this is not a paid review. I decided to just do this video because I have my little dance parties while I'm cooking at night when I get home from work. So I just have fun, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I could have picked any of the other recipes that I have, but I decided to pick this one because I thought it would be good and less chopping. Usually there's more vegetables to chop, and this one was a little bit faster to do, albeit it was hard. So yeah, no endorsed ad for this. This is just me wanting to review this and post some content for you guys on YouTube. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've tried Blue Apron. I have a couple of free meals to send out to people, so if you want to try Blue Apron for free for a week, drop your email below and I can figure that out and send you a free week of meals. And just leave me comments below. Do you like this kind of video? Was it boring? Was it funny? Was it like, do you hate it? Do you love it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more health and fitness and food, as well as makeup, lifestyle kind of videos on my channel. So check out my website, phdfashionista.com, and subscribe on my channel. Subscribe and comment and like below. So yeah, have a great day and see you guys later. Bye.